everybody, Sammy back with Bree.
Hi.
And here's our third episode of Coffee Time with Bree. And we're gonna kind of connect it to our main channel, the Bourbon and Booze. Not our main channel, but our main subject on the channel. And we're gonna look at the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey roasted beans. I haven't even tried them. I think you've been sipping, but I haven't tried it yet. It's 100% Arabica beans, and they're infused with the Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. It's a medium roast, and then it's a really pretty fine grind because it's already pre-ground. It's not ultra fine. It's not like for a Turkish coffee or anything, but it's for a percolator, and so it's pretty ground. And the reason we're doing this is because probably about a year ago, now I guess it's been about, I gotta remember, I have so many projects going on. I guess it's been about 4 months ago. We were infusing and aging whiskey. And so we had created our own infusion of different blends of whiskey with some neutral grain spirits and some essence and stuff, and we put it in a barrel and we aged it for a year. And about 3 or 4 months ago we bottled it, and we decided that we would take some just generic bland beans, some Costa Rican Arabica beans, and infuse that or soak that in our own blend. And so we did that, and we soaked it for about 5 days, and then we roasted it to dry it out, and we're going to try that and compare it. So in the percolator we have the Tennessee Jack Daniel's whiskey, and in the press pot we have our own little concoction of flavored whiskey. Now last week, or flavored coffee. Last week we did a rum base, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
The Screech. And so now we're just going to do a whiskey base. And not all of it's going to be tied with alcohol. We're going to try all sorts of different stuff. But we thought it would be really cool. And so this is the Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. It's pretty expensive. It's $20 for that little container. So, and I think this is like probably 8 ounces. Yeah, 8 ounces for $20. That's pretty expensive for coffee, if you ask me.
Yes.
And so we only picked it up because we were gonna want to do a comparison. And it's a strong bean aroma to it.
Yeah.
Kind of a vanilla coffee bean. I don't really get any whiff of the Jack Daniel's though. Oh, but you do there.
Oh yeah. With the dry grounds, you definitely get the Jack Daniel's, not when it's been ran through.
It's pretty strong.
I get a more bean taste with the coffee.
Now I do kind of get a little bit of the alcohol kind of flavor sense. Not like a bite or anything, but a sense of alcohol when I drink it. It's pretty smooth.
I don't find it too heavy.
No, it's a little bold, but not too much. It's not. Ooh, sorry. It's not the heavy, thick kind of coffee. And I really didn't know how much grounds put in. Normally we do 3 to 4 scoops. We have these little coffee scoops, and this one I did 4 to 5 just to give it a stronger flavor. And then it's on the ultra slow drip, so it's supposed to be bold.
Either.
No, it's not too dark. It'd probably be really good with a bourbon cream.
It's almost the color of Jack Daniel's.
Almost. So let's go ahead and try our own infused. You keep telling me there's this.
Grates right there.
Yeah, there's a grate on this. This one's pretty steamy hot. It's a nice dark color too. And this one I did a It's Arabica, a Costa Rican Arabica bean, just a generic brand that we soaked for about 4 days in our own whiskey. And I actually saved the whiskey, so I have a little tiny jar of the whiskey that had been soaked in beans. We're trying to figure out what to do with it. And then it was roasted for about, wow, almost 30 minutes. We were just kind of roasting it and getting it dry and stuff, so there's no more oils.
You can definitely smell the roasted flavor.
Yeah.
It smells like a roasted blend.
Very strong. In fact, almost a burnt flavor to me. Huh. And it's a rough grind because it's in the pressed pot. Not too bad. Kind of, it's got a tartness to it, but it's kind of bland. It's smooth.
I feel like I taste more whiskey in this one than I do the Jack Daniels.
Definitely. And this is it too. I mean, we just did a small amount of beans, so there's no more after this. So unfortunately, Andy doesn't come up on these days. He's gonna luck out.
Yeah. I find this one to be a little bit stronger tasting too.
Might get Cody to have Andy run up here for it with a cup of coffee before he goes to work.
And it's definitely a lot darker.
It's a lot darker. I would say that as an experiment, trying to roast your own with whiskey, I don't know, maybe you really have to find a good bean, because this was just a generic bean. Something that we just had a bulk of, and we don't even really drink it. I have some other generic beans that are a little bit better. I might try, but I don't know that I would try roasting or infusing whiskey into beans anymore. It's not bad.
But it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Definitely has that strong flavor that if you don't like coffee, you wouldn't like this.
I think what I would do is I would infuse it for about a week, roast it, and then once it's done roasting and dried, then grind it and make it that day.
Oh,
instead of, because we've had this probably about a month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, I don't know.
So the shelf
I have
life.
no idea what time it is.
Does coffee go stale? Could it be stale?
Coffee can go stale. That's why some people like to keep their, I mean, we have so much coffee that's it's getting old because we haven't opened it. Hence one of the reasons we decided to do the show. But a lot of people keep their coffee in the refrigerator, or even the freezer. Keep it cold. I don't know if that's something that we just need to maybe do a myth busting.
Right.
And try. See. Lengthwise, we might take some beans and throw it in the freezer for a month and some on the shelf for a month and then try it and see.
See if there's a difference. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
I think I would go for the Jack Daniels over our home, except for the cost. So I'd probably go over the...
Yeah, because I like the smooth flavor of the Jack Daniels coffee. It's very
definitely smooth. And this is one of the dreams of my wife, is to roast and sell our own coffee. And she's got some kind of research into buying coffee wholesale and stuff. And she really wants to do it, but now I'm a little bit hesitant after.
I mean, it's good
not
for
bad.
a first time.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I was like, I think it's pretty good for a first time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So tell us what kind of alcohol-infused coffee you've had, and make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Tell us if $20 for a Tennessee whiskey coffee is too much. I think it is.
It's
for
a little
8 ounces.
expensive for me.
But I mean, that's really expensive for me. But I think my middle child bought elephant poop coffee.
It's like $150
for 4 ounces or
and
something.
We're gonna try it.
She's gonna try. Nothing's coming out of a poop, but that I'm gonna try. So, all right. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Tell us about the coffee you want us to try, as long as it's available to us. Don't say anything weird like that we can't get. And then share the video. This is starting to come together.
Yep.
We changed the
Step by
tables. We're trying to put more stuff. And the lighting was a little bad last episode, so I worked on it. And then we have your dog here.
Yep, Mongo is part of the scene now.
All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.